we go. Oh. Hello and welcome, What? Wait, USB device not... God damn it. Let me turn this down a little bit. Good morning, everyone. The 0 people that are watching this right now. On Twitch, and I don't know who's gonna be watching this on YouTube. As you may have noticed, I got some music now. This, the gallery, which is just pulled from the file select menu from Sonic 3 Knuckles. This is a great pick, by the way. I just love it. So, a bit of catch up. I finally got my medication. I'm back on Adderall now, and I'm feeling a little bit better. Printer just turned on. But apparently I'm still dealing with anxiety. So that's fun. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night, so just bear with me on it. Unfortunately, this was not the case last time a Nintendo Direct came up, so I missed reacting to that because of anxiety and all this bullshit, and all this BS. But I'm here now. And there is some good stuff to talk about now. Probably the most important of which is finally, we have a trailer, footage even, for the 3rd Sonic the Hedgehog movie. And based on what I've seen on Twitter, and I'm trying to avoid spoilers because I want to be fully immersed. I want to be fully prepared for this. It looks fire. They got Keanu Reeves. I'm hoping that they got Evanescence playing Bring Me to Life, because that is peak, peak Shadow the Hedgehog, peak 2000s Edge. But actually, that means if they do play it, I'm gonna have my VOD muted. Because, YouTube. God, we still got 2 minutes left before they start. I'm still eating breakfast. 1 minute left. I'm just gonna go. Yep. I might as well mention this now. I am not a big fan of what Twitch has been up to recently. The mobile app is completely screwed up. I get that they're trying to be TikTok, but that works for TikTok. That does not work for long-form content, like what you have Twitch users using. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. Full screen this. Oh yeah, and then there's what YouTube's doing, which is kind of the same thing. I'm also not a big fan of the knock feature. I mean, it'd be one thing if you could opt out, and there would be.
Hello, everyone. We'll now present today's Indie World Showcase and Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase back to back. First up, here's the Indie World Showcase.
Okay, so I think I can still talk about that. I think I can still talk about Twitch knocking. And the fact is, I am not ready to socialize with people. I am not ready to collaborate right now. I don't have a capture card. I don't have a good schedule worked out. I don't have any.
We're back.
I have
more Indies
no idea what I'm
to
doing.
Nintendo Switch system.
Right now, I'm just reacting to content.
Sure thing. Wait, why is there a Joker in my hand?
Here's the deal.
So, ooh, Balatro.
I hate portals.
Cross with the Witcher. Ah yes, throw a coin to a Witcher, or whatever the song is. I haven't seen The Witcher. I haven't played it. A lot of stuff in my back catalog I need to get to. Among Us. Yeah, you know the bit. I don't know what I was thinking doing that.
Hola, som Nou d'Estudio, l'equip darrere de Gris i ara el pròxim joc Neva. El nostre joc és una història de maternitat on els jugadors assumeixen el rol de l'Alba. Començaran la seva aventura al costat d'una petita lloba anomenada Neva.
Els capítols inicials del joc mostraran com l'Alba haurà d'encoratjar i protegir una jove Neva dels perills del seu món. Però al final del joc, una Neva més gran i ferotge es convertirà en la protectora de la seva figura materna, l'Alba.
El equipo ha estado trabajando duro para mostrar una conmovedora perspectiva sobre cómo quienes nos protegen eventualmente necesitarán nuestro cariño y cuidados también. Estamos encantados de poder compartir las últimas novedades del juego y esperamos que os unáis a Alba y Neva en su aventura en Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I don't have anyone watching right now, so I don't know what audio sounds like to you guys. Ooh, oh, October.
It's pretty.
Creep and crawl your way up the corporate ladder of a bizarre insect megacorp that's buzzing with mysteries.
Is there any other way to get to the top of any other business?
An ordinary employee who's recently received a promotion.
But this is no time to celebrate. The threat of a mysterious event known as the final process is looming. Can Moth and his fellow bugs save the company? Or even reality itself?
As you investigate the cramped cubicles and creepy corridors of the corporation, you'll befriend bugs from all walks of life, each with a story that's interwoven with Moth.
Not everyone will be friendly, though. Take on enemies in verbal showdowns with multiple dialogue choices, and be sure to bring your fighting words.
Your choices
Fighting
influence how
words.
the story progresses. There are multiple secrets, quests, and endings to unravel. So experiment and see what happens.
Moth Cubit buzzes onto Nintendo Switch
Moth Cubit.
next spring.
Hey guys, we're AJ and Dio from Tokyo Productions in Indonesia. We're part of Coffee Talk team, and with our much missed friend and the original creator Fahmi, we created Coffee Talk and Coffee Talk Episode 2.
Hey everyone, I'm Anna Winterstein, a game designer and a writer. I was the co-writer of Coffee Talk Hibiscus and Butterfly, alongside Jonki at Toge.
Hi, I'm Kimitaka Ogawa, a writer and English to Japanese games translator. I had the privilege to work on the Japanese translations of both Coffee Talk games.
Today, we are
I
thrilled
should
to
probably
announce
turn off
that
the
we are
lights.
partnering with Chorus to expand the Coffee Talk world.
We've been hard at work over the last year to come up with a story that retains the cozy elements Coffee Talk fans are fond of, but at the same time brings something new to the table.
And now, we're very proud to announce an exciting new game.
Oh my god, I have a
for
viewer
Coffee Talk
in the
fans.
chatter.
Coffee Talk
Hello.
Tokyo.
Wasn't expecting anyone to show up. Suddenly I'm a little nervous. Yeah, boy.
My book says we're in the water.
Huh. Now brewing. That's perfect. That's just perfect.
Let's check out some upcoming downloadable content that will take you to new and unexpected places.
Discover a miniature clockwork world in the Sea of Stars Throes of the Watchmaker DLC. Gear up for a journey full of oddities and wonders in which Valir and Zale will have to play by new rules to put a stop to a cursed carnival.
Zale will transform into a skillful juggler, while Valir will dazzle as an acrobat. Together with new playable character Artie, they'll explore new areas and battle through dangerous dungeons.
Yeah,
in
I
their
remember this
quest
game.
to save the world of Orlage.
A malevolent spectacle awaits when this free
The
DLC
train.
for Sea of
That's-
Stars launches on an
Even I know that's a
next
Final
spring.
Fantasy VI reference.
Hey, get out of my swamp!
Sorry, Amber, but just like onions, this
Ah.
swamp has layers of dirt that need to be blasted away.
Ugh, fine. I'm ogre it anyway.
Yeah.
A muddy good time awaits in the Shrek Special Pack paid DLC for Power Wash Simulator.
He really is
Feel like
inescapable,
an
isn't he?
all-star As you wash away the grime covering 5 fairy tale maps from the Shrek universe, including Shrek's very own swamp and the Dragon's Lair.
Don a shiny
Dragon's
silver armor
Lair?
with a new night-themed character model. And get your power washing game on when the Shrek Special Pack DLC makes a splash on the Nintendo Switch system this fall.
Hi, I'm Sam.
I have that
And
on
I'm
PC,
Toby. Our team has
and
been
that's
working on a new
probably
game called
coming there
Monsters.
for
You play as a
first.
mouse fighting against the forces of wicked cats, using magical cards to transform into a bunch of weird little monsters. It's a challenging roguelike set in a grungy, whimsical world.
When I first pitched Morsels 4 years ago, it was a simple top-down shooter, which is a genre I love. Since then, with the help of Sam and our programmer Iggy, we've been able to turn it into something much cooler and night efficient. I hope when people play Morsels, they enjoy the frenetic action, but are also charmed by the game's personality.
Please enjoy the first ever trailer for our strange little game.
Thank you.
From Annapurna. They always publish the strangest and sometimes best indie games. Oh my. Yeah.
Find the morsels!
Bird up.
Love them!
Yum yum. The keyboard. Is the frog a shopkeeper?
Save them!
Oh. Oh, there's a 3D looking part. Water says. That just looks freaky. Look at the logo. It looks like it's like guts.
Hey there! They say home is where the heart is. And that's especially
I
true for
saw
next
this.
game.
That's right. Household objects, appliances, and even concepts turn into eligible love interests in Date Everything, a game in which you can, in fact, date pretty much everything.
With 100 dateable characters, there are
Oh my god,
plenty
it
of
literally
unconventional
is
partners
just
to choose from.
the 100 Girlfriends
Fall
anime.
madly in love with
In
Fabrizio the
every way.
Become besties with Shelly the Shelf. Or come to despise Doug. Your, overwhelming sense of existential dread.
I think I'll pass on Doug. Can I fall in love with a lamp?
No way! Lux the Lamp is all mine! But did you know that you could even date the game itself? Why don't I introduce you to Textbox-chan?
Engage in branching dialogue with these fully voiced characters as you get to know them and form meaningful relationships.
Text box.
Perish the thought, swashbuckler.
I drive as quick as my whip.
Bring your best dating game because your dating could result not just in love, but also in friendship. Or even disdain.
Find the object of your affection when Date Everything launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
Next, you're gonna tell me you can date the game's logo.
Hi, I'm Sienna, the lead artist on Peglin.
And I'm Dylan, the game designer of Peglin and the founder of Nindies Games. The two of us created the first version of Peglin at a game jam in 2019. The theme of the jam was fall, and we wanted to create something fun and physicsy. We ended up creating the first version of Peglin's battle system.
When the pandemic started, working on Peglin became a fun and creative escape. We made cute places and enemies for our little goblin friend to explore.
We then added two of our friends to help speed up development, and now 4 years later, we're a team of 7, and we're excited to bring Peglin to Nintendo Switch.
The dragons have been stealing your gold for as long as you can remember. It's time to delve into the heart of their lair and exact your revenge with the power of pegs.
In this roguelike pachinko-inspired RPG, you'll aim orbs and hit pegs to deal damage in turn-based battles. The more
Alright,
pegs you hit,
that's actually a
the
neat
more
concept.
devastating the blow you'll deal to your enemies.
Bounce your way to victory with a variety of different orbs. Some can split into multiple copies. Others will pierce both pegs and enemies. And some will even heal you for every peg you hit.
Well,
The
Natch,
pegs
you need a healing
themselves
item.
have some peculiar properties too. They can explode, help you unlock the critical power of your orbs, and more. With careful planning and aiming, you can create some spectacular combos.
Relics will radically change your game too. Equip these rare
Oh,
passive
it's a
powers
roguelike.
to prevent lethal damage or turn pegs into
They
bombs.
say that?
Just to name a few. Each run presents new opportunities for possible combinations.
Crystal Dragon.
Teach those dragons a lesson when Peglin bounces onto Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive later today.
What? Welcome to Wobbly Island. Rubber Band Games.
Hello, Nintendo Play.
Get a job. I swear I've seen this before. Yeah, I think I watched someone play it on like PC or something. Wobbly life. Yeah.
Okay,
Pico
follow
Park!
my lead and watch out for the caterpillar.
We're doing great so far. Hey, careful! There's a Andrew!
Oops, let's try this again. Scoot, scoot.
And jump! Good thing we're tied together.
Look, a key. Let's grab it.
Hey, don't jump on my head.
I'm going in.
Oh! All right, let's slow it down. And jump!
Got it.
Yay!
We make a great team. Now
Ew.
let's try it with 8 players.
Oh boy! As you can see, cooperation is key in this puzzle platformer. Up to 8 players need to work together to navigate levels full of ledges, cliffs, and other obstacles.
Use strategic stacking, coordinated movement, and puzzle-solving skills to find all the keys and reach every level's exit. There are more than 60 levels, and each one can be completed no matter how many players you have on your side.
Think it'll be a walk in the park? Think again. Even greater challenges await in dark mode, where your skills and your friendships will be put to the ultimate test.
Get ready for multiplayer mischief when Pico Park 2 jumps onto Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive later today. Can't get enough indies? Here are some more titles headed to the Nintendo Switch system in the near future.
Hello! I still have Shovel Knight Treasure Trove on my Switch. I'm kind of curious now if that's gonna be if the DX version is gonna be a standalone thing or just another update to that. Oh hey, Metal Slug Tactics. Haven't seen that in a while. And the Plucky Squire. This looks so cute. Get going, youngster.
Okay, that's all for today's show. Hey, where'd you get that pizza?
I found it in that tower over there.
What tower?
Yes! Yeah! Combo! Combo! This is such a wild game. I mean, I've been wanting to play it. Escape! Ah! So what? Pizza today! Holy shit! Yes! It's pizza time!
That's all for today's Indie World. We hope you enjoyed today's showcase.
As always, a big thank you to our indie community and partners making games for Nintendo Switch.
Follow our official Indie World account to stay up to date on all things indie on the Nintendo Switch system. Stick around for more exciting news and updates in today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase, starting right now!
Right now!
Time. Happy gaming!
So yeah, after this, I'm gonna be watching and reacting to the Sonic 3 trailer.
Partner Showcase.
In case you haven't seen, in case you don't know.
Nintendo Switch games launching in the second half of
And also, for some reason, my going live tweet did not send. And I do not know why.
These games are falling into into place. Celebrate the anniversary of Tetris with a compilation of historic games. Experience the 1988 Famicom version of Tetris. Chain combos using explosions in Tetris 2 plus Bombless. Use special moves to win in Tetris Battle Guided. And more in this interactive museum, including the games shown here.
Are these real? Oh, Tetris. Yeah, that is.
Brand new Tetris Time Warp, where you'll jump between gameplay styles from across the series.
Yes. It's DOS
You can
Game
also
Boy.
watch new documentary clips about the history of Tetris and its key players.
Oh, they actually have the documentary.
Nintendo Switch system.
Or a documentary. Yeah, I know there's a mockumentary.
Plus, the NES version of Tetris is coming to Nintendo Switch Online this winter.
God, how many times can you make the same game?
Be on the lookout for a Tetris 99 Maximus Cup event. Also,
I asked,
this
knowing
winter.
full well that Activision charges full price every year for a new Call of Duty. Which, by the way, fuck Activision.
Journey to the galaxy's depths in this high-speed.
We could have had a true Crash and Spyro collaboration game.
Venture through a massive alien world to reunite with your
Not like the Game Boy games.
Ride the stylish hoverboard
Games where that was barely either of them, just like legit. Oh god.
Landscapes filled with all sorts of alien structures, from scorching sands to wavy waters. Each area will challenge your traversal skills. Along
Yeah,
the way,
I
you'll face enemies in
finished
frenetic
last
melee
night. I
combat.
finished
By
Liam
unlocking
Robertson's
skills and combining
video
different
about the
abilities,
history
you
of
can
Toys for
find
Bob
more
and
creative ways
the fate
to
of
overcome foes.
Crash
You can also
Team Rumble.
customize the hoverboard to match your riding style. Solve puzzles and gather resources to boost its speed, steering, gravity, and more. Whether you're racing through terrain at high speeds or in the throes of combat, the hoverboard will be there
I'm not trying to
help you.
disparage this game,
Leave no stone unturned
because
as you explore
honestly,
every corner
the
of this
hoverboard thing looks sick as hell.
Or who you'll find.
I just feel like I have to get this out there.
Overdrive launches as
Star
a time-to-kill
Overdrive!
Switch next year. Do whatever floats your goat. Welcome to the vast island of San Angora, where you'll take on the role of a goat.
Oh god,
You're
and this.
not kidding. In this sprawling sandbox adventure,
But also-
you'll headbutt, lick, and explode your way across the island.
But also, I'm excited that Toys for Bob is finally going independent. Because now they can make an original IP and actually make something truly them. And I hope it is as successful, if not more so than Skylanders was, just to spite Activision.
So buckle up and grab your fashion style by the horns.
I'm wishing all of them the best.
Unleash all sorts of bad mischief in two-player online or couch co-op. Hope you're ready to hoof it, because the digital version of Goat Simulator 3 rams its way onto Nintendo eShop later today. The physical version of the game launches on Nintendo Switch this November.
Wow, quite a few shadow drops this
Here's
direct.
a rapid-fire mix of first reveals and game
these
updates
two
coming to
directs.
Nintendo Switch.
The Legend of Heroes, Trials of the Sky, the first! Star Wars Hunter. Oh god, they got a fucking Ewok. Is anyone actually playing this? Ooh, trilogy. Worms!
Make Bikini Bottom your playground.
No thanks.
Is this SpongeBob? No, this is Patrick, the silly sea star from SpongeBob SquarePants. Star
Even I knew that reference, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I was not a SpongeBob kid. I've always been a Cartoon Network kid.
Digging up treasure in the dump, or even blowing
And
off steam in
I
Mrs.
didn't.
Puff's
and
rage
the
room.
only time I ever saw an episode of SpongeBob was at a friend's house. It was on,
Paint tubes to make the world more.
and I did not much care for it.
And he's not the only familiar face here. Take on comical
It's a-
challenges from
I don't
SpongeBob,
fully
and
see the appeal,
and more.
but I do at least have to respect a show like this for lasting as long as it has. Especially on Nickelodeon, well, they'll cancel just about anything.
Of his mind. When SpongeBob SquarePants
Even remotely good, and then,
launches on Nintendo Switch
and then give
October 4th.
the most, and then give just the worst people the most star power.
Ready for your very own personal trainer?
I'm not gonna name names or list off what they did, because I want this video to at least get some amount of viewership and maybe some money, but that's probably not gonna happen.
Use Quick Workout to jump into an exercise program.
You know,
right after
if you know,
launching the
you know. I'm not saying Cartoon Network is any better after some recent news came out of a similar nature.
With mitt drills, you'll practice with your instructor at your
A couple
own
months
pace.
ago. But still.
And in sit-fit
No, I mean,
boxing, you can go
Nickelodeon passed on Adventure Time, and we all know how well that worked out.
Brand new songs are included. There are also 6 instructors, including 2 new ones. Plus, you can change their hairstyles.
But only their hairstyle.
You as you work toward your goals. Nice. Fitness Boxing 3, your personal trainer, launches on the Nintendo Switch system December 5th. This is going to be a match to remember.
Oh yeah.
8 Capcom fighting games are brawling their way onto Nintendo Switch in
Capcom
one
Fighting Collection 2.
Here's the complete roster of games. Capcom versus SNK.
I still feel bad that I missed the last Nintendo Direct
Capcom versus SNK
that announced
Mark of the Millennium
Mario and Luigi
2001.
Brothership, The Legend of Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom. Basically Nintendo's whole holiday suite, and it was awesome.
Fighter Alpha 3 Upper.
And my stupid, weird anxiety made me miss it.
Power Stone.
But I know a couple of fighting game YouTubers. Holy shit, Power Stone! But I know a few fighting game fans on YouTube, like Matt McMuscles. One was so hyped for the MVC, for the Marvel vs. Capcom collection, and
music from each game.
And I don't blame him. That looks sick.
Capcom Fighting Collection 2 launches on Nintendo Switch.
And
next
from what
year.
I've seen, Capcom has been knocking.
Jump into the fray when Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting
Yeah,
Collection
here it is.
Arcade
This.
Classics hyper combos its way onto Nintendo Switch September 12th.
Hey!
Digital pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The physical
God,
version of the
Capcom
game
has just
launches
been
on Nintendo
knocking it
Switch
out of the damn
November
park
22nd.
recently. With their compilations.
Next, please take a look at this.
And
私の声を聞いている遠い時代のあなたへ。
Okay. Kinda cute.
命あるものは
Games
皆
collect countless memories
無
as
数
they
の
move
記
through
憶を
life.
積み重ねながら生きていく。やがて記憶
Oh
の
my.
雫は
Droplets of memory
魂を
nurture,
育み
shape a person's mind.
形作る。ユミヤにとって
Being
は
able to see them
見えるの
is
が
right
正しい
for
こ
you.
と。でも正しいこ
But
と
in
っ
this
て
world, there
一
isn't
つじゃ
just
ないの
one
よ。
right thing.
すべて滅びたと思っていたが
正しいことって何？絶対に許さない。
身の程知らず愚か者
どうか真相を解き明かして。
Atelier Yumiya.
We hope you're looking forward to the newest entry in the Atelier series, featuring a brand new protagonist. All right, let's see some more headlines.
Come on, something good.
Adventures and allies await in these Nintendo Switch games. HD remasters of the first 2 Suikoden games are coming to Nintendo Switch in
Really?
one bundle. Meet and befriend up to 108 allies in these turn-based RPGs. During your travels, you can strengthen your home base and expand your spheres of influence while fighting for your cause. This
I don't remember who it is, but I'm sure I've seen or watched the videos of someone on YouTube who's a fan of Suikoden.
HD remaster, Gate Rune, and Dunon Unification Wars.
I'm sure they're there.
Nintendo Switch, March 6th,
Cannot remember who they.
The HD
2025.
remake of Dragon Quest III draws near. After gathering your companions and selecting their vocations, you can now customize their appearance, voice, and more. With the new monster
I don't know. I'd still rather use the defaults.
Enemies and heal allies. There may also be places where you can put monsters to use, but that's for another time. Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake ventures onto Nintendo Switch November 14th.
Now I know for a fact people are excited about this.
On Nintendo eShop.
I've only played one Dragon Quest, and it was the demo for 11S.
On the Nintendo DS system, Dawn of Sorrow, Portrait of Ruin, and Order of Ecclesia rise again in a single collection. Arcade classic.
I've heard these are really good.
Also included, featuring the original and a reimagined version. Plus, there's a gallery that includes exclusive art and a music player. Castlevania Dominus Collection launches on the Nintendo Switch system later today. Build something you believe in.
Okay.
The award-winning strategy series returns.
Oh, Civilization.
Civilization 7. Rule as one of many legendary historical figures.
Isn't this the newest announced one?
Such as Queen Himiko. Friendship is her strength, and she can initiate diplomatic endeavors that help you research new technologies, expand your territory, establish your empire across the map, and conquer or cooperate with rival civilizations.
If this is the newest one, I'm a little surprised that it's running on Switch.
By choosing different civs with each new age.
I mean, I haven't been following the game nearly hard enough to know.
For its scientific strength and military force. Plus, you and your friends can see your kingdoms collide in online or local play. Can you create an empire that stands the test of time? Turn the page on a revolutionary new chapter when Sid Meier's Civilization 7 launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 11th.
Probably going to be coming to other systems around the same time.
Forge bonds transcending time. Celebrate the 30th anniversary of the Tales of series with a remaster of the action RPG Tales of Grace's F. When the protagonist Asbel and Prince Richard meet Sophia's children.
We will always be friends.
The three soon become lifelong friends. Several years have since passed. With their strong friendship and desire to protect their loved ones,
let's just hope this turns out better than the Switch version of Symphonia did.
The fate of the world.
I am still a little pissed at that.
Enhancements like destination icons and toggling
the Switch version of Tales of Symphonia released in the state that it did. It was missing content. There were tons of bugs and glitches and.
Tales of Grace's F remastered.
I used to have the GameCube version. I think my brother has it now.
Yeah. 2 adorable adventures, 1 cozy bundle.
And this leaked. Anyway, what I heard about the Switch version or Symphonia is that the GameCube version is still the best way to play the game. Then they ported it to the PS2 and somehow lost the original source code. At least I think that's what happened. I don't know. Good Vibes Gaming did a video on that, and it's been a while since I've seen it. So I might need to watch it again. But yeah, all future editions were based on the PS2 version, which was very much inferior.
More help is wanted. Think you've got what it takes to manage this perilous pizzeria? Test your skills and your nerves in this first-person horror game. As the newest employee of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, you'll have plenty of job duties, such as helping performers prep for a show in the Pizzaplex salon.
God, and you just know Game Theory is gonna just go all in trying to find lore for this game.
Like a log ride. Sounds easy enough, right? But you'll be doing all of this while avoiding animatronic atrocities along the way.
Music Man!
Their entertainment superstar.
I just had to.
Freddy's Help Wanted
Yeah.
2.
Okay, so my experience with Five Nights at Freddy's basically begins and ends with the Theorist Network, Game Theory, Matt Pat, and Tom, Amy, and everybody else who's working there. That is the extent of my awareness of that series.
Let's check out some Nintendo Switch games
And actually a comic that I did on my in my DeviantArt days. My character was talking about how his first job, which was working the security at Freddy Fazbear's. Here at the first phone call, the play during the first night. The look on his face went from bored to curious to holy shit, what the fuck am I getting into? That just looks so stupid. And as soon as that call's over, he just walks out. And it's like, nope, not doing that. I should still have that on my OneDrive.
Why do you stand in my way? Me? I should ask the same of you.
Anyone else notice the staticky mouths swapping between
Welcome to the Eastern
closed
nation
and open?
Of Azuma.
Azuma?
After a calamity struck, the energy sources known as runes ceased to exist.
Oh, this is Rune Factory.
In this fresh take on the Rune Factory series,
yeah, I was trying to piece together what the hell this was.
As an earth dancer, you'll channel the spiritual powers of nature through dance. Use the sacred drum to help crops grow faster. And the sacred parasol to summon rain. These treasures and your earth dancer abilities can revitalize the land. Restore this once fruitful region to cultivate fields. Construct houses and more to revive nature and establish prospering villages. Venture through the enchanting lands of Azuma, but beware, monsters may lie in wait.
Okay, we're getting to the 40-minute mark, so
restore certain monsters to their human forms.
This is probably going to be it. There might be a highlight reel or
as you settle into village life,
get
to know the community around you.
And one more thing
relationships to find friendship or even romance. Who knows? A wedding could even be on the horizon. Experience a beloved series reimagined. In Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma, launching on Nintendo
God, I'm
Switch
doing all these
next spring.
references and jokes that I'm a little worried no one is
Last
getting.
announcement. Please take a look.
Here, one more thing. Ooh, Yakuza!
Immerse yourself in the story that started the epic saga in Yakuza Kiwami.
Kiwami.
Meet Kazuma Kiryu, a Yakuza accused of murdering his clan's patriarch, and Haruka, a young girl on the run. Two individuals whose fates intertwine. Set in Kamurocho, Japan's largest entertainment district, Kiryu must navigate the twists and turns of Tokyo's underworld while confronting rival gangs. Swap between 4 fighting styles in real-time combat. Fight bare knuckle, or arm yourself with makeshift weapons and go up against anything in your way. There are also plenty of distractions to be found in Kamurocho.
Of course, it's not a Yakuza game without mini games.
Once in a while. Discover how the epic series began when Yakuza Kiwami launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Well, that's it for this. Well, that was fun, I guess. There were some good games out there, some neat stuff. Yeah, my head kind of hurts. I'm still trying to wake up a little bit. Try to get back to my old self, my productive self. Well, deal with this crippling social anxiety, but whatever. So, what did you guys think? Was there anything there that seemed interesting to you? Did I talk too much? Alright, well, before we go, I wanted to save this for last. Yes, it is time for Sonic 3.
Sonic, you finally found your family.
Try to keep up.
Come on.
It hasn't always been easy.
Come on, full screen. I am so sorry. This never happens. And here we go.
Sonic, you finally found your family.
Try to keep up.
I know it hasn't always been easy, but you didn't change who you are in here.
Yeah, in my lungs.
Or your heart.
Woo! Sega!
There's been a high-level security breach. We need Team Sonic's immediate assistance.
Oh, Team Sonic!
Project Shadow is far beyond anything we've ever encountered.
Shadow's story began a lot like your Sonic.
Yeah.
Where you found family and friends. Shadow found only pain and loss.
All right, we got a rogue alien on the loose. How do we find it?
How do we find it?
Start with a giant fireball?
I love it. Let's start with a giant fireball.
He is much more impressive than the hedgehog I fought previously.
Dude, I'm standing right here.
You're a colorful bunch.
We don't want to fight you.
Actually, Sonic, I would like to fight.
No, no! my turn. Can we just talk about this?
Dude!
He's too powerful. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we need you-know-who.
Oh,
This is a bad idea.
When has that ever stopped me?
True.
Doctor.
We have visitors.
This is sad, Robotnik. Even for you.
We need your help.
On one condition.
What? Do this! If I can't rule the world,
I might as well save it!
I need room. But, sir, I don't have the proper materials.
Found some.
When we're done, there won't be anything left.
Hey, no cheat code! What did you do?
What I had to.
Ah, the Akira slide. Yes!
Welcome home, my boy.
it's impossible.
Is it?
It couldn't be.
Couldn't it?
Are you?
In the saggy flesh.
Wait, it... Holy shit! That was a lot! Wow! Fuck, man. Alright, you know what? I gotta watch it again.
Sonic, you finally found...
Do the corkscrew. Ooh, Knuckles, Tails. Yeah, this is London. And Knuckles just broke the clock tower.
You finally found your family.
Broke the clock at Big Ben. That's gonna be expensive. I actually still have yet to see the Knuckles show on Paramount Plus. I should. I'll totally level with you guys. The only thing I've seen on Paramount Plus so far was the last Transformers movie, which admittedly was good. But I need to get caught up. I still got Sonic 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. And, yeah, fuck it. I might as well watch it on there too. Why not? Gotta do something to justify spending the money on a streaming service. It's
I know it hasn't always been easy.
Riding on the rails, that's awesome.
But you
did. Aw. And this is actually cute. I guess it makes sense that a young Sonic would draw his past life on Green Hill. Well, I kind of want a scene at one point. It was either going to be in the second one or this one, where Sonic actually uses a ring to go back to his old home, to see just see it in ruins. Just no talking, just let the emotions set. And at one point he steps on the withered sunflower that he found from way back then. Would have been so moving. But what do I know, right? I'm not working for Hollywood.
You didn't change who you are in here.
Yeah, in my lungs.
Or your heart.
Whatever. Grinding. Prison Island.
High-level security breach. And we need Team Sonic's immediate assistance.
I also had a vision for Shadow's reveal, or emergence, where you cut to a hallway full of security. Just like right now, kind of like right now, just filled with security troopers. Just there's guns up, weapons hot, taking aim, ready to shoot him down, and suddenly his energy, Shadow's energy causes a chain reaction. Lights go out. And then all you see is a blur, is a streak of red light bouncing between every single person. And you don't see the impact. You don't see what he does. But when the lights come back on, every human is on the ground. Either incapacitated or, if you want to go real hardcore, dead.
That would just
be
far beyond
so
anything we've ever
metal.
encountered.
Shadow's story began.
That's probably what's gonna happen here, on some level.
A lot like your Sonic.
Also, it is not lost upon me that this will now be the fourth version, the fourth time we are seeing Shadow's past and the death, and the life and or death of Maria Robotnik. We have the original, we have the anime, and we are going to have the Sonic that the Shadow Origins OV. I think it's like a animated shorts or something that's being produced by Sega for advertisement for Sonic X Shadow Generations, which, by the way, I'm totally buying. Like, you have no idea how much I love Sonic Generations. And now we have this. It's kind of funny because all four of those have different actors now. From all three, the animated from all three different iterations of official Sonic voice teams. We had the whoever they were using for the Dreamcast era. I can't remember what studio that is. We have 4Kids and Studiopolis. This is gonna be tragic, and probably, if I had to guess, what's gonna boost the MPAA rating on the movie if they actually commit to shooting her. I know I shouldn't, but I kinda want to see that.
But where you found family and
Fluffy.
friends, Shadow found only pain and loss.
Is that the actual scene of when it happens? I honestly can't tell. But I do like the effects on Shadow, and I do like how he actually blends into the scene. And it makes total sense, honestly, because they have the standee or mannequin or whatever the hell it is, just is as the reference for all the Sonic characters. And I'm sure this is still being worked on in some capacity at this point. I'd be more surprised if it's not on some level. So, I don't know. We'll see.
Alright, we got a rogue alien on the loose,
How do we find it?
Start with the giant fireball?
Smart.
I love it. Let's start with a giant
And that's why he's the smart one.
fireball.
He is much more impressive than the hedgehog I fought previously.
Dude, I'm standing right here.
You're a colorful bunch.
Keanu! That's absolutely perfect casting for Shadow. Oh, and yes, I am fully aware that this was teased. There were rumors going around all over the place. And in my view, and also based on other people's recreations of nations and animations of Shadow performing scenes, he's using Keanu's voice lines from movies like John Wick. I have actually wanted this casting choice. This chef's kiss.
We don't want to fight you.
Actually, Sonic, I would like to fight.
No.
This is actually kind of like the show of power scene that I was also hoping for. Or I have a whole Twitter thread about this going into the debut or first reveal trailer for the movie, just the teaser with the logo. One of the key ideas was that Sonic, and I guess Knuckles now, was gonna run up full speed. I had to go into slow-mo. Try to go into like the slow-mo shot from the first two movies. Mostly the first movie. And you try to go for... But Shadow slows it down even slower than Sonic. And so much so that Sonic is like fist in the air, ready for a punch. And Shadow just walks over to the side and is like, "This is the best you can do." That's disappointing. And then Roundhouse kicks him across the battlefield into a wall behind the wall he just broke. That would be insane, and, well, they gotta do something like that. He breaks his arm.
My turn.
Nope.
Can we just talk about this?
Oh, the effects on Shadow's boots is blue. Not really an issue, honestly. Just an interesting detail I noticed. I'm actually seeing... Let me rewind a bit. Yeah, there's actually 4 on each shoe. 4 on each shoe. 2 in the front part of them. 2 on the heel. And the actual insole for the grind rails. Guards. I don't know. It's been a while since I've delved into the sub shoes. Even though it is a design choice I added for 1 or 2 of my OCs, namely my mascot Sora. I say mascot, but real, that's a whole thing I'd love to get into at some point, but not here. Boom. The Eggman Fortress in London. I keep wondering to myself, how the hell is he building all this stuff? Like, did it take him a while? Does he have a fleet of robots to do this? Has he had this for a while? These are the kinds of questions you don't really think about when you're playing the games or watching the movies, but I'm somewhat of a writer myself, and in my weird neurodivergent brain, somewhat neurodivergent brain, this shit is running in my head all the time. Just the logistics of some of these creations. Like, Sonic Unleashed, intro. Eggman's got a whole fucking fleet of giant warships. It's just to bait Sonic into one station and to drain the Chaos Emeralds. And it's like, how long did that take? How much material did it take? And how long was it just sitting there waiting for this moment? Of course, I also kind of have to believe that at some point, Robotnik and Eggman just recycle some of their old stuff. I mean, Eggman's certainly been recycling robots. That's... Ayo!
Too powerful. He's too powerful.
Green Hill. Oh, you see Shadow skating on his air shoes. That looks sick. Like the assault on the troopers. That's here too. I'm very happy about that. And though I still kind of like the idea that he is moving so fast they don't even see it happen, and they don't even know it's happening until it's too late. They're already dead, but... He just creates a black hole. That's awesome.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but we need you-know-who.
Ah! It's a giant crab meat. It's also kind of funny and interesting that at some point between the first and second movies, movie Robotnik's mechs started to look a little bit more like the games Badniks. The first movie just had these orbs floating around in the environment, and there was and also the one truck that every time Sonic would beat it would split off into a smaller and smaller machine. Which honestly was kind of funny. Not gonna lie. To be completely honest, the way Sonic got knocked out after that, I just kind of stupid. But whatever, I get it. We needed the hero getting saved moment or whatever. I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking these tropes. I'm a bit of a writer. I use some of these tropes a lot too. I'm just saying. I've got nothing against it. And second movie, he's got buzz bombers. And of course, spoilers for the 2-year-old movie, but in the climax, he builds a Death Egg robot. That's kind of cool. Actually, now that I think about it, I am wondering if the Chaos Emeralds are going to come back, or the Master Emerald. What happened to that? My headcanon, honestly, is that at some point, one of the three of them used the power of the Master Emerald to create a vault to seal it away. Just to make sure they can still go on adventures, but nobody else can find it and use it for evil. Which kind of does play back into Knuckles' actual in-game version, and as the guardian of the Master Emerald. So that's cool. I doubt they're going to mention it in 3. Because, again, I haven't seen Knuckles. I don't know if that comes up.
This is a bad idea.
When is
He's
that
right.
ever stop me?
he's got a good point, but also Tails is right. He's practically always right. I mean, let's be totally honest. And yes, I do hear Green Hill.
Doctor. We have visitors.
He's so glad they brought Jim Carrey back. And he's getting fat. And every movie he starts to look more and more like actual Dr. Eggman. That's funny. He kind of makes me wonder what the hell he was doing here. I know at the end of 2, it was kind of up in the air whether or not he would come back, mostly because Carrey was considering retiring. Which, fair. He's had a great career full of highs and lows, just like any other person. Let's be honest with ourselves. But I am still glad he came back, and apparently this script was worth putting off retirement for now. You know, let's just see how long that lasts. Yes. Again, what the hell was he doing?
This is sad, Robotnik, even for you.
Very much so.
We need your help.
On one condition.
Okay, sure, just...
Let's do this!
If I can't
shave off the head.
I might as well save it. I might as well save it.
And the logo for the Occupy.
I need room. But, sir, I don't have the proper materials.
Found some. When we're done, there won't be anything left.
Hey, no!
When we're done.
Okay, we're probably gonna have to go through this scene by scene, bit by bit. What the hell is happening?
When we're done.
Sonic and Eggman, that's still a funny discrepancy to me for some reason. And just seeing them together and not fighting each other. I think I can kind of guess where this might be. This could be either Prison Island or maybe the research station where Shadow was created. And I mean, I kind of wish they were bringing back the Space Colony arc, but also I get it. That's a whole set and a whole big thing that has to be made for the budget. I just noticed my dog's outside. I have to get it. And that's probably gonna put a dent in the budget. So I can get why they would want to film somewhere cheaper and on location. And Shadow running through. I'm not sure where this is. Like a centrifuge or something.
When we're done, there
knocks out
won't be
top
anything
power.
left.
And the motorcycle. Oh. And looks a little more contemporary. Like, I don't want, maybe not contemporary, but like it. I don't think that's the same motorcycle they built for the show. For show floors during the Year of Shadow. I think that's a
cheat code.
Live and learn. And oh my God, it's Chow! I didn't even realize that. And that's actually kind of awesome and cool that they would include Chow in Well, I guess in this capacity, that's probably as much as we're gonna get. At least unless they decide to add cream into the game, which, by the way, so far the only new Sonic character we've seen is Shadow, which again I think is actually kind of fair. Like, part of what's been working for the Sonic movies is that they've managed to keep things relatively simple and condensed in terms of actual Sonic notoriety. I know that kind of sucks, me being such a Sonic fan, but we gotta think about this from the perspective of actual moviegoers. And marketing and sales and all that other businessy bullshit that I could care less about and actually kind of hate for what it does to most industries. If you bunch in a bunch of random seeming Sonic characters, it's like Amy, Rouge, Cream, Big the Cat, the E100 series, he's Chaotix, and especially some of the more obscure characters like Babylon Rogues, maybe Sage from Forces, or Frontiers, sorry, Silver, Blaze, he's some of the more tertiary characters in the franchise. Especially if you go that way. While it may be kind of cool for hardcore Sonic fans like me, it just gets to be too much. It starts to clog up the story and the works and everything, and just makes for an inferior product. Yeah, I said it. I get it. I get what they're going for. They're hard focusing on Shadow. And that's important because Shadow has probably the best story, the best backstory out of any other Sonic character. Partly because there is one, let's be honest, but because it's raw, it's emotional, it's deep. And honestly, he's already had 2 games talking about this. This is debut and in Sonic Adventure 2, and then you got a standalone game, Shadow the Hedgehog. Not to mention he's already appeared in 2 Heroes, Shadow, Sonic 06. That's out of 4 games where he was given a prominent role, 4 mainline games. And similar thing, exactly. Where we actually got to dive into some of his character. And there's a reason why he's so popular. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm kind of talking to myself a little bit. But yeah, that makes total sense. I keep watching.
What did you do? What I had to.
That is such a raw line. I mean, and we all know this move. This is the... I'm trying to remember the name of it, but it's like the Akira slide or the Tetsuo slide. And you see everybody references for good reason. That's a damn cool, that's a sick as hell move. It's actually kind of dangerous though, but whatever. It looks sick, and I love the sparks coming off it as he's riding what looks to be up a building. Is he grinding on a... Is he grinding on a rail? I don't know, he's... Yeah, no, he's grinding up a building. Launching. And the clash!
Welcome home, my boy.
This is actually kind of throwing me for a loop. Oop. I suppose this is supposed to be Professor Gerald Robotnik, Shadow's creator, Maria's... and the grandfather to Maria and Ivo Robotnik. He is supposed to be dead. Long dead. Captured by the military. He executed for treason. I don't know why I'm explaining this. As Sonic Adventure 2 is available on Steam right now. I kind of wish it got a modern console port along with Adventure 1. Those two totally deserve it. To be on as many platforms as possible. They're that good. Yes, even Adventure, with its rough edges, it's part of the charm.
It's impossible. Is it?
I don't know who's playing him, but if I had to take a wild guess, that's probably Carrie in a double role. Oh, it kind of looks like him with like a old man skin mask on, which honestly looks pretty good looking at it. And what was it? 720p. And obviously this is gonna make for some good comedy.
It couldn't be. Couldn't it? Are you? In the saggy flesh.
And explain this. Body double. Oh, this. Obviously, Jim Carrey has a body double for stunts and the like. There's, like, and as you can see, you can't see his face. God, listen to me. Listen to Corridor Digital, and I think I know special effects. And yes, somehow they are still locked in on a December 2024 release. Which honestly kind of surprises me at this point. I mean, if you think about it, if you really think about it, this could be possibly the shortest marketing routine timeline, or I'm blanking on the full term, that we have seen for a high-profile, big-budget movie like this. It's a sequel, no less. It's possibly ever. I know Marvel movies like Avengers and there's Infinity War and Endgame had months to had like almost a year worth of advertising just to prepare his trailers and promos and all that stuff. I'll be totally honest with you guys. I haven't really been paying attention to the full cycle of this stuff. And I'm seeing it right here in the previews for in the preview thumbnails for video. We got news and trailers for Transformers 1 long before we got any kind of trailer for any other trailer for Sonic 3. And they're being either produced or released by the same company, Paramount. And honestly, I was just kind of telling myself that Paramount was just going through the media cycle focusing on the media cycle for Transformers first, before tackling Sonic. Which would make sense if the two movies didn't have 3 months difference in release timelines. But also, and more importantly and strangely enough, we have already started seeing merchandise for the... Nice. Nice. Look at this. We are already seeing merchandise for the... Nice. Toy... Hang on. We are already seeing toys and shirts and figures, and I saw a plush at my Walmart, at my local Walmart, of Sonic and Shadow from this movie. I live somewhere in like East Texas. I'm not gonna be any more specific than that, but. But, yeah. Look at this. The Sonic 3, a 2.5-inch figure of Shadow, is already on Walmart's page. And this was, like, weeks. Almost a month before this trailer just dropped today. That's insane to me. And I do not understand why they would do this. Just boggles the mind. Either... And yeah, and we were already getting little sneak peeks and previews of Shadow's design for the movie. Long before anything official came out. The only official bit of media that we ever got from this movie before now was just a shot of Shadow's shoes. This one, actually. But now, finally, I, like so many others, am so happy to report that we got more. That we got something new and exciting. Okay, and look at that. Keanu Reeves as Shadow. And a YouTube notification about Scott Falco posting something. I'm gonna have to watch that after. And of course, I'm so happy that they got the full cast back from esque from the first 2 movies. That's always important for a sequel. Oh, we got Ben, got Colleen, Idris, Tika Sumter, James Marsden, Lee Majroub. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering your name. Pretty sure I'm butchering some of these names, and I apologize. And of course, newcomers, Keanu as Shadow, Alia Brown as Maria, this The film makers of the prior movies have mentioned playing both Sonic Adventure 2 and Shadow the Hedgehog solo game for inspiration. Fantastic idea. Yeah, that's the best move you could have done. Just to play the games first and then build off that. Kind of do your own thing, but also try to be faithful to who the characters are and what their motivations are. That's perfect. Props to you guys. The film is also inspired by narrative elements from the Saturday morning animated television series Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know about that. First film in the series to release in IMAX. Very nice. Will feature Live and Learn from Sonic Adventure 2. We heard that during the trailer. Sort of an orchestral arrangement. And that's going to be sick. In an interview for Sonic 2, Pat Casey and Josh Miller said that in Sonic 3 they want to include more colorful characters such as Amy Rose and Big the Cat. Amy Rose is actually included in the movie. I have not seen that. I don't believe that has been confirmed. I almost doubt it, considering how far we are and the fact that there has been no casting reveal for Amy. I don't even think there's official concept art for her. So, I'm taking that with a grain of salt for now. All right. So, I think that's about as much as I'm gonna get out of this today. Hey, so what do you guys think? You excited? I know I am. God, this is the perfect way to end this video. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording, post this on YouTube, and see you guys later. Hopefully, I'll see you next time. Hopefully, not so early in the morning. With that, thanks for playing.